Congratulations, Carlos. What a fantastic performance. You seemed a little bit banged up. You okay? What happened there? Is it foot, leg? What's going on?
We had the both the leg and the feet. But it's part of the game. Sometimes hit somebody, you get hurt too. The body is not like made to fight, and sometimes it's happened, but it's okay.
You were in pretty dominant form this evening. What about the fight surprised you, or did it just go exactly how you thought it would?
Yeah, exactly. That guy there, Felipe Douglas, he's one of my brothers. He trained with me so much, and he did like exactly like Jack, you know. And the fight was like the way I expected. You know, every time the fight happened in my mind, like I trained many combos, like how I think I could knock him out, and I just did today. He's a little bit more tough than I expected, but the fight was exactly on the way I expected. I said like I will knock him out on the 30 round, and I knocked him out on the 30 round.
You said post fight in the octagon to Michael Bisping that you want to be next, and that if Islam has a fight lined up, you'll be there waiting, ready to be. Do you feel that after a performance like tonight, that you should be next, and that there shouldn't be anybody else?
I should be next. Nobody beat two former champs on the really good way. They never lost by knockout, and then I come there and make it look easy. I respect to them. They are tough, but against Leon, against JDM, I make it look like easy. You know, and I'm the next. I'm the next. I think nobody did it. Of course, you have Morales, but Morales didn't fought a former champ. I beat two former champs, so I will be the next.
Ian Gary has tweeted out, firstly, being quite critical of Jack's performance, but he's also said that you and him, Brazil, after he fights Islam
Yeah.
and wins, uh, aside from his timeline of events of him getting a title shot first, does that fight in Brazil, you and Ian Gary, excite you?
Yeah. We talk sometimes, and he called me like 1 month and a half ago, and then we was talking about the life, about the fights. And he say, "Hey, brother, listen, you need to beat JDM, and then I'm gonna beat Islam, and then we can do a rematch in Brazil. It would be amazing. I'm not sure if it can happen in Brazil, but of course would be really cool fight Islam because he's number one pound for pound. But of course, I have some business to. It's still business to do against Ian. Like he beat me, and I don't like that. No respect to him. You have respect to each other. We talk a lot. Sometimes he call me and talk. I talk with him. I talk with his son, and but we have a lot of respect to each other. But it's business. We like to compete, and I want to compete the guy who beat me 3 fights ago.
I don't want to go back to the injury, but we just heard your daughter say that daddy's walking like a robot. Uh, ha- I know it's very early and everything hurts after a fight, but are you concerned that this is a potentially a longer term thing, or will this be?
No, no, no. It's okay. I think just a little bit ice, 1, 2 weeks rest, and then it's gonna be. I have 100 Muay Thai fights, bro. It's happened like every fight. Like my feet. I come with wear my shoes, and I never expected leaving wearing my shoes. Like yeah, all the fight because I kick a lot. I get hit, so it's okay. It's normal.
Last one from me. I asked at the press conference the other day the importance of having your family with you and your entire extended team for this fight and for the camp. How important was it for you that you performed like you did tonight in front of them, and how much joy do you get out of that?
Uh, well, it's awesome having them here with me. My mom, and my cousin, and my daughter. Uh, all the team, my friends, my manager. But inside the octagon, I try don't think about that, not too much emotions, all the things we do is for the fans, before I have some tension, like before the fight, and my coach, they were really, really scared, like, Carlos, calm down, but I was okay, I was not like, I don't bring any emotion to the fight. It's just for the fans, just for the show, and my family here, my daughter, my mom was like, I like them here watch me, but I don't think also inside the octagon, like, they are here watching me. I need to win. I need to, I just need to do my game plan, because when the octagon doors close, it's just going to be me and Jack.
Congratulations. Looking forward to see you fight again soon.
Thank you, brother.
Carlos, you mentioned that fight kind of played out how you expected it to, and getting the finish in the way that you did. But did Jack do what you expected him to do, or did he show you some things you weren't expecting?
No, he did exactly the way I expected. That guy, Felipe, we trained so much, He's really good fighter. For me, he's the best lightweight out of UFC. And he helped me a lot. We trained a lot. We did a lot of drills. So I was like, especially when the fight happened, the first time when me and Jack, like, hit like body with body. I defend his punch. I feel like a punch. And I was like, exactly what we train, And I was like, no way I'm gonna lose today. No way.
You have elite striking. It comes from that Muay Thai background. A lot of the time out there tonight, you had your hands down. Were you not worried about the power coming back at you?
Say again, sorry.
You had your hands down for a lot of the fight. Were you not worried about Jack's power?
Bro, on the beginning of the fight, I feel like I got some punches. And then I was like, man, it's not gonna knock me out, When I fought Joffrey, when I fought Leon, I was the same. Like, I start to fight like with my hands up, and then I got some punches. I was like, it's okay, I can do my game, because I like to drop my hands, and do some feints, like, like if you remember, many times of the life, I just feint, and Jack was like, what's coming? And then I didn't punch him and move a little bit, I like that. So I feel I got some punch, and I was like, no, he don't gonna knock me out today.
There was multiple times in the fight where you knocked Jack down and you decided to let him back up.
Yeah.
You ultimately got the finish by jumping on top of him. Why, in that moment, did you decide that was the time to jump on top of him rather than let him back up?
Because I was thinking about the bonus, I feel like his leg was hurt, and he was bleeding. I was talking with him like, you become a wrestler now. You're gonna try take down. And he also was talking with me, and I was like, I was not worrying about takedown. No, a lot of people are gonna say, how Carlos can fight Islam because on the first round he got dropped by JDM. If you see, like, when he come to take down, I just open my arm like, you become a wrestler, and then he take me down, and I was like, just 20 minutes, like, hold the position, get the win on the first round. I'm not scared about takedowns. I'm BJJ black belt, So I was like, man, after hurting him, I feel like he's out of the fight. He don't gonna knock me out. He don't gonna do any damage to me. Now I need to get the bonus, And then I was like fighting like, okay, now let's bring to the fight to the way gonna give me the bonus, Yeah. So I was like scared about to go to the ground, and he hold me, and like the time is passing, and you got a lot of time, and yeah.
Before the fight started, there was a little bit of like tenseness in the cage. You mentioned that was more for show. Since the fight and you coming to talk to us, have you spoken to Jack, and have you shared any words with him?
Before the fight?
No, after the fight and now, have you talked to him?
No, just after the fight, I just say, thanks so much. He's a great champ. He's a guy like everybody wanna be, have a beautiful family. He take care about his family. Former champ. He had a belt. He training hard. He work hard. No bad things to say about that guy. He's a warrior. He fought like a warrior. His hometown. So it was an honor for me share the KG with him.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Yes, Carlos, congratulations on the win. Give us your thoughts on the Perth crowd and the great atmosphere and how loud it was out there in the cage.
You mean the atmosphere like on the arena?
Correct.
Was amazing, was amazing. When he come to the fight and I start to listen his music, I start to sing like his music, man, that's really good,
Did you know his walkout song?
Yeah, no, I didn't know.
No,
Yeah,
get
but
it on
when
your
I start
playlist.
to listen, man, that's really good. I really want to fight in Brazil, do a main event in Brazil,
I
To
s-
everybody scream my name and things like that. I was really excited. Also I think it's the right thing to do. Here's his hometown, and I really like to see the people support him. Like I said, he's a former champ, great guy. So nothing to say. I just enjoy all the things, just enjoy the process, and I was really excited to show up my best performance ever.
AC/DC, get that on your playlist, okay? That was the song, the band. This famous Australian band, AC/DC.
Say again, sorry.
AC/DC, the Australian
Uh,
band. There's
I-
the music you need to put on your
Yeah,
playlist.
no, I like it more heavy metal. I
Yeah.
like more Metallica, Slayer, Slipknot. Things like that.
That's 2 wins now at this arena. So, and you said that Australia is your second home. Do you feel like you've gained more Australian fans after tonight's performance?
Yeah, for sure. I feel here like a home. My daughter is Australian, so I planning to come here many times. I plan to back in maybe 3-4 months to see her again and train a little bit here. So yeah, I like Australia.
Well, she's sitting right here. She stole the show this week. She was a star.
Yeah.
So she was fantastic at the open workouts as well. So
Yeah.
it's a pleasure to see her here. During the fight, Jack went for some takedowns. Did that surprise you? Because we all expected obviously a pure striking battle. So when he first took you down at the end of the first round and then he tried again in the second, did that surprise you at all?
No, because if you see the fights, everybody after he start to hurt them, they try and take down everybody. They feel man, I cannot be stand up with this guy. I cannot strike against this guy. Yeah, I'm not kind of guy I just punch and the guy he sleep. Before I do this, I hurt my opponents. I hurt the leg, I hurt the body, and they feel they try to rush the fight to finish, and then I knock them out. It's happened with Jack. I knew already I'm gonna hurt him. And at some point of the fight, he's gonna try to take me down.
Before the fight even started, there was obviously a bit of heat in the cage. You were trying to get at each other. Was that just a bit of a strategy to get into Jack's head?
No, I was okay, let's have fun. The people's around really enjoy that. They really like the fans, really like to see that kind of shit. And I was like, okay,
got into it.
if they like, let's go.
Yeah. And again, last time you were in Perth, you had a couple of teammates. This time with the main event, you had such a massive, big team and support team here. What does having such a big team here in Perth with the Fighting Nerds and family and friends, what did that mean to you? I saw you go up to them before you entered into the cage. What did that mean to you?
Oh, bro, it means a lot. That guy, they are like my family. The Fighting Nerds team, the VTT. Felipe is my brother. My boxing coach, Bambam, he's my brother also. My father, Chris. My mom is right there. My daughter is here. So everybody, I like to keep peoples who I love and peoples who I'm sure they love me close of me. They feel the energy of them. Be with them, spend time with them is really important for me.
It's been great having you in Perth again, Carlos. We wish you all the best. We do believe you deserve the next title shot, and I know speaking to a lot of fans, they think you should get it. But welcome back to Perth anytime.
Thanks so much, brother.
Hey, Carlos. Congratulations, mate, on the great win.
Thank you.
Your last 13 wins have come by KO or TKO. If you think back to the Ian Gary fight, why do you think he was able to last 25 minutes with you? And if you get that fight again, what are you going to do to change that to knock him out?
Bro, I think if I fight him, the fight don't gonna do it in 25 rounds. After losing, I learned a lot of things. I think you guys can see how different I am inside the octagon. And yeah, let's do this. I hope he beat Islam. I think it's a really hard fight, of course, but I think he have some skills to beat Islam. You know, and let's go. Let's do this. I will be there watching. The fight gonna be 2 days before my birthday, so I gonna ask UFC as a gift or present of birthday, bring me to the fight and let me watch.
Brilliant. And obviously, as you mentioned, obviously you got your family here. Obviously, you've had the big win. What are your plans for the rest of your time here in Perth? Is there any sights you want to see that you haven't seen yet?
Well, I gonna leave tomorrow. I gonna back to Brazil tomorrow. Today I think we're gonna do some barbecue or somewhere and get some beers. I still have to do my bag. I need to do a checkout on Airbnb tomorrow at 10. So I don't know how I'm gonna do. I can't even walk well, and I need to do my bag. But I think already about, oh man, I need to go home and do all my bag. I bring 2 bags, a lot of clothes, a lot of equipment. So yeah, I think I gonna finish the work and back to Brazil and then rest a little bit.
Hey, Carlos. Yeah, just congratulations from me as well there, mate. But if Gary and Islam is scheduled for August, and then the fight following that is not till early next year, are you happy to wait that long, or would you potentially look at another opponent? Would you look at Morales, Bilal, Usman,
No.
or are you happy to wait?
No, I'm gonna wait. Also, it's a really good time. Like before, of course, it's not the nice thing to do, but I fight and then I spend like 2-3 months like just partying, drinking, and things like that. And my coach, they really don't like. And after my last fight in April, I just back to the training when they say like, hey, probably you're gonna fight somebody like in May, and then I back to train. I fought in November. I think I back to training February, March, something like that. you know. And now I don't not planning to stay so long without training. Of course, I want to enjoy my life, enjoy my best life, have fun, but also back to the training really soon. Yeah.
And can I just ask, Carlos, you've touched on it before that there was a little bit of animosity, a bit of show with yourself and Jack in the lead up to the fight. We did see, the lovely moment after the fight where you went over and embraced Jack. It looks like you had some nice words to encourage Jack, to say to Jack. Can we just ask, what did you say to Jack as words of advice?
I say thank you so much for the fight. Like he's a great man. He's a great father. He have a beautiful family. Everybody wanna be like him. We're not talking about money. He rich already. Have the 2 kids, family. He take care about everything. Former champ. He have many things like the money cannot buy. So yeah, just keep it head up and back to the training. I'm sure he's gonna back to the run for the title. He's really tough. Today was not his day, but probably in the next he's gonna back much better.
Fantastic, Carlos. Congratulations again. And
Thank
thanks
you.
for the show tonight. It was great to watch.
Thanks so much.
Carlos, for a young fighter tonight that watched your fight, what's one thing you hope they learned from your performance?
Say again.
For a young fighter that watched you fight tonight, what's one thing you hoped they learned from your performance?
How to hurt people, I think. I
Right.
think so.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, Carlos, one last one here. You've got quite a unique fighting style. Is there anyone that you've been watching through the ranks or even prior to you starting that kind of was your inspiration or you kind of modeled yourself on?
My inspiration is Anderson Silva. Adesanya also. I like Adesanya, Anderson Silva. Yeah, I don't watch them too much more. But years ago, I was like watching a lot of them, like Anderson, Adesanya, and also my own style. But I like to do like them. Like I try to be a different guy. Like them, like Adesanya did a great job. Anderson also on his prime was like really good. And I try to do the same.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Carlos, last one. Whiskey or beer tonight?
Say again.
Whiskey or beer tonight?
I get in beer, but let's see if you can find some whiskey or something like that. Yeah. Thank you, guys.